what happens here for 2 hours on Sunday morning. Our church is our people and how we can live life together during the week. Our church is how we relate to our God and with each other. This is a time when we can get together and make some noise with each other to our God, to worship Him. So when we sing our songs, we can sing to Him with a right heart, a pure heart. Or when we sing songs about Him, we can sing with a right heart. So I have a couple of announcements to make. Bob just gave me this and reminded me of this because he thinks I need this as well. This is, and I admit I do, this is a really cool thing that Bob worked up for those that sometimes have a hard time hearing what is being said. This is just a wireless transmitter, receiver, and if anybody, how many do we have, Bob? One. We have one, but right now, if you want to give it a try, grab one of us at any time during Sunday morning before church starts. You can wear this, and this picks up everything, and you will hear everything that's going on. So this is a really neat help, and so remember that. Last week, we just had a wonderful worship service. We watched a video for our worship service of Jim Cymbala from Brooklyn Tabernacle Church, and it was on prayer, and it was from the heart, and it was to our hearts, and it was a very powerful message. And then we went right into a prayer time for our church during the Sunday school hour, and the kids were there as well. And what we had during the Sunday school hour, where we broke up into small groups and we prayed for each other in an intimate fashion, was a great thing. And it was beautiful. And that's what we can do weekly. That's what we do on Wednesday nights. If you can spare an hour or a portion of an hour from 6:30 to 7:30, we have our prayer meeting. So please think about coming out and joining us. There are a couple of slides running through. One was the Women to Women Christmas party, and that is for women only. Oh, okay, that's December 2nd. I think it's at Terry's house, and so please keep that, put that on your calendar. I'm sure that's going to be a fantastic time. Okay, this morning, we're going to be breaking up into Sunday school. Men are going to be meeting for Sunday school up in the loft. The women are going to be meeting, and they're going to be starting a new lesson, and they're in the chapel over there. One thing is, next Sunday, the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we will not be having Sunday school. We will be having our service. Let us remember the family of John Rockwell, Sally and Amos. John went to be with the Lord this week, and it's a joyous and sad time. And so his service, the visiting hours, will be at Eggers this afternoon from 4 to 7. Is that right? And then tomorrow at Eggers, the funeral service will be at 11. And after the service, they will have a reception, a family reception or a friend reception time over in the Christian Life Center next door. Okay, I think that's it. Gail is going to bring us into the presence of the Lord with a song.
For blessings blessings. We pray for peace, comfort for family, protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, for prosperity. We pray for your mighty hand to ease our suffering. And all the while you hear each spoken need, yet love us way too much to give us lesser things. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear, and we cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. We doubt your goodness, we doubt your love, as if every promise from your word is not enough. And all the while you hear each desperate plea, and long that we'd have faith to believe. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? When friends betray us, when darkness seems to win, we know that pain reminds this heart that this is not our home. It's not our home. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if my greatest disappointments and the aching of this life is a revealing of a greater thirst this world can't satisfy? And what if trials of this life, the rain, the storms, the hardest nights, are your mercies in